Now I would like to invite our friends from Berdiansk State Pedagogical University in Ukraine. Do we need more chairs? No. Okay.
Thank you very much. Yes, yes. Dear all, I'm really an honor to be there and present the results of our study and a little bit of information about our university. Berdiansk State Pedagogical University is one of the oldest university in the east of Ukraine. But since the first day of full-scale war in Ukraine, our city was occupied by Russian troops. And since then, our life is totally changed. And nevertheless, we still work, and we believe that our country is win in this war. From April 2022, our university was temporarily relocated to Zaporizhia. It's near the front line, and we have a lot of challenging how to work in this abnormal reality. And our experience is not only about us. Around 20 universities in our country have the same situation. But nevertheless, we hope and believe that can do something really important for our students and our university community as well. So, as you can see, a lot of university work in difficult situation when we work in online format or hybrid format. For example, our university works in online format totally. We realize a concept, university without walls, but it's not our decision, as you understand. And have students and academic staff who still in occupied territory, but they are Ukrainian and they are still with us, with their beliefs and minds. Now I want to share about the results of all Ukrainian study supported by National Fund of Research in Ukraine. We try to analyze and assess the students' perception of inclusivity by in Ukrainian university, but today I want to share the only part of this study with focus on perception students with war trauma. We understand that it's a new challenging for Ukrainian, and the study about the war-related trauma among university students, particularly in war-affected regions, highlight the high prevalence of trauma exposed and PTSD symptoms, anxiety among students in this area. So we understand that it's our future and our reality now. Students who have experienced war trauma bring distinct special needs and perspectives into the university setting. Oh, sorry. Come back. Influencing their academic engagement, sense of belonging, and overall mental health. Our study it was cross-sectional analytical study. We use online survey methodology to collect data from November to December 2023. The target population consisted of students from various Ukrainian universities, and the total number of our participants was around 4,436 students, and only 150 students self-identify themselves as a group with war trauma experience. And it was really surprised for us because it's modest percents. However, it reflects that current understanding of war trauma impact, which remains under conditions evaluation due to the war ongoing status and the delay onset of trauma manifestations. It probably underscores the complexities of accessing war trauma within academic settings, suggesting that perceptions and reported indicates of trauma may involve with changing circumstances and over time. The initial dimension explored in this study portrays the inclusive culture within Ukrainian university. These target groups, students with war trauma. The findings reveals positive perception of the university efforts in creating a comfortable and safe learning environment, as well as acceptance of diversity. However, areas for improvement were identified in our research. The perception of barrier-free environments were low, indicated that some students still face physical, social, and psychological barriers. Additionally, mutual assistance and respect between students, faculty, and management could be enhanced, suggesting a need for better communication and support for these target groups. The next dimension examined in our study focuses on inclusive policies. Notably, diverse programs and initiatives are well regarded, emphasizing that the importance in creating inclusive learning environments for students. Active cooperation with students, governments, bodies is also highlighted, indicating a strong institutional commitment to inclusiveness and students' feedback. However, the effectiveness of policies aimed at prevent discrimination needs enhancement, with only 18% strongly agreeing in this effectiveness. This call for clear communication and informants of these policies, especially for students with war trauma, who rely on secure and supportive environments this day. Additionally, while coordination between different support services is viewed positively, there is a need for more comprehensive integration for academic support, mental health support services, and social inclusion initiatives to better support. The following dimension is addressing to the implementation of inclusive practices. Notably, a strong culture of engagement and personalized support is evident, with 48% of responses strongly agreeing that academic staff actively engage all students, and 52% confirm their provision of target guidelines. This is particularly beneficial for students with experiencing war trauma, as it provides a sense of community, belonging, and support. Adapting teaching and assessment methods are also well regarded, facilitating a tailored approach to learning that accommodates the unique needs of students with war trauma. However, improvements are needed in the accessibility of learning materials. Of course, a lot of students works with us only from online, and it is a challenges for all, not only for students, but for academic staff too. And the customization of individual study plans. It is important too for students. Ensuring comprehensive accessibility and greater personalization in academic planning is essential for a genuinely inclusive learning environment during the war, especially for students with specific challenges such as war trauma. So the findings from this study presents a notably positive perception among students who self-identify with war trauma concerning the inclusivity of the university learning environment. A substantial majority of respondents perceive their educational settings both comfortable and safe, underscoring the dedicated efforts by institution to cultivate a sense of belonging, supported and security amidst war condition. Among the notable strengths identified in our study is a positive application for adaptive teaching methods, especially in online format. This is adventurous for students affected by war trauma, offering their flexibility in learning approaches to accommodate their distinct circumstances and the possible interpretation in learning. Furthermore, the study highlights the critical role of individualized support services in such condition, ranging from academic accommodation to mental health support. While the findings from our study reflect positively on the inclusivity within university, they concretely underscore areas that necessitate further enhancement and probably our further build and rebuild some different aspects. For the first, it's about adopt trauma-informed educational practices. It is really important. It's probably about our future, because we all understand that the amount of such students will be increase, not decrease, unfortunately. So academic staff, supportive staff need to know how to react in different situations to different needs of this student, and probably not only about student, because staff is about a part of university community. Second, it's important to increase overall accessibility. In our case, it's about digital accessibility for all students, because university without wall. So physical accessibility, it's not about us, but digital, it's important, and how to do it, it's really crucial. And for rebuilding our society, not only university community, it's really important to cultivate an environmental for empathy and understanding each other, because we all have different experience in this war, and this war is ongoing, and we don't know how to be and how to live. For example, today in Ukraine was massive attack, bombing attack, and when different staff, students stay in different city, sometimes in different countries, we need to understand and to be empathy for each other, because we are community that want to win in this war. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much.